You guys have any visuals that you want to cover for anybody today?
I have a visual. I want to go into that just because this is an example of when you are not receiving fair pricing.
AKA
So,
most people.
um,
AKA
so
most people.
yes, unfortunately, like a lot of companies that come to SpendHound, especially in the early stages when we do benchmarking, we'll find a lot of contracts where you are not receiving good pricing. So in this case, we saw a customer that was paying way more than they should for their HubSpot contract. As you can see, whenever we look at someone's contract, we're first looking at total price, which is what you see on this screen. And you can see we mark this as worst in class because based on their size and product mix, they were paying way more than they should be, almost 30,000 more than what we've seen on the other end of the scale, about 20,000 more than we've seen on average, which was a bit shocking. And then Andy, if you go to the next page,
Absolutely.
you'll see what we do next is we look at each product, because now I want to know, okay, now I already know that you're inflated for what you should be paying. And then looking at each product, let's see if we can find, is it just based off of one product? Do you have some products that are average or favorable? In this case, everything was pretty much in the red. They were essentially only receiving a small discount for an annual commitment. They received no volume based incentives. So we looked at other agreements with lesser volume. They were paying the same rate. To add insult to injury, they actually grew this contract throughout their renewal term. HubSpot still did not bring any additional concessions to the table, which this was, again, shocking to see. We were able to help them negotiate this to a much more favorable rate and get those down. And this is exactly why we want to look at, are you paying a fair price? Because a lot of the times, we catch this one tool in your stack where you're, in this case, worst in class. There's going to be more hidden in there. And that's exactly what we're trying to find.